All right, ODG, welcome to DJ 360 World finally.
Thank you, man.
How's your day going?
Pretty good, man. It's early, kind of early for us, but
Yeah.
we up, we here, man. We made
Okay,
it.
so this is your first time here.
Yes, sir.
Let's start from the beginning.
Yeah, man. It's an honor.
Born and raised, both of you guys.
Largo, Maryland.
Largo, Maryland, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the origin, man. That's where it originated at.
Okay, it's not too far from here. I think probably 30 minutes, 30, 40.
About 45 minutes.
30,
okay.
40 minutes.
Oh, is that sort of like a suburb? Because I
Yeah.
usually don't go over there that much. Is that like a suburb?
Yeah,
or like,
it's a
PG
suburb.
County. Yeah,
Okay.
Prince George County.
but whatever we hear about PG County living over here, it's kind of like always negative though.
Oh,
Fuck that,
damn.
man.
That's always negative.
That's what I heard,
I
though.
ain't know
That's what I
that.
heard when you step out of PG County, that they talk a lot of shit about us. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Hey,
a
they
lot.
But
say
for
that.
why though?
They say we the richest black county though, so I don't understand.
We
I
They,
don't
know.
they
I
say
don't
PG
know.
County
Yeah.
the richest black county?
Yeah, they in Maryland for real. Yeah, that's
Yeah?
what they're saying.
Oh.
Well,
Okay, so how was that environment for you guys growing up?
a lot of different things. I mean, we two different age groups, but we seen a lot of the same things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But honestly, we got obviously the different struggles. You know what I'm saying? But growing up, it was okay. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't bad. I ain't gonna say we was poverty stricken or anything. You know what I'm saying? But we don't experience anything that anybody else don't experience. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The struggles of growing up in a black kid in America. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? A lot of people get the perception that because we from Largo, you know what I'm saying, that we spoiled or privileged or
Like the
stuff
money
like
came
that.
to us, like,
Yeah.
nah, we had to still get it out the mud, too.
Nah, for real.
It's the same way.
Nah, for real. Like, it's Section 8 in Largo. It's Section 8 everywhere. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Not saying I grew up on Section 8, but, you know what I'm saying, my parents ain't always have it. So, you got to go out here and do what you got to do.
Okay,
You know,
as
My
far
light
as
bills got cut off, too, so
Yeah, nah, for real.
I feel the same struggle as everybody else.
For real.
okay, so as far as the family structure though,
Mhm.
how was that for you guys? Because it's a stigma in the black community where
Mhm.
single mother,
Yeah.
single parents family home and all of that. So how is that for you guys?
I mean, my mother's always there. So
Nah,
I'm
facts.
saying, my mother gonna always be there. But my father, he there, he in my life.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say like I ain't grow up with my dad. We just ain't
Yeah.
live together.
We
you
ain't
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
same here.
He
Same
try
here.
to do all he can do. So
Nah, that's a
shout out
fact.
to pops all anytime.
That's all you can ask
so.
for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Father in the house. A father in the house is rare, but a father just being in his son's life, you know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
important.
major. That's very
Yeah.
important.
I
You know what
needed
I'm saying?
that. You know what I'm saying?
You don't gotta be in the household, you know what I'm saying? Although, you know what I'm saying, I feel like a lot of stuff probably could have been avoided if he was there, but like I said, he did the best he could. Like he said, he did the best. Our parents did the best they could.
Okay,
Shit.
You know?
so how did that affect you guys though? Not having the father figure over there per se. How did that affect you
Yeah,
guys?
I mean,
grow
yeah,
up quick.
yeah, because if he ain't there in the house to do
Yeah, grow up
everything, be there when I go through something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know what I'm saying, do it myself. So
Mhm.
basically, I'm learning firsthand. I
Okay.
don't got nobody behind me saying, look, son, don't do this. Like, it wasn't like that growing up. It
It's
was,
basically, damn near for me, it's basically like you your mother husband almost to
Yeah.
a certain extent because you the man. I'm not saying it like that in no ancestral type of way
Yeah.
or nothing, but you the man of the house. You know what I'm saying? You the man in the house. I got an older brother, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? He was young too, growing up, learning his own, you know what I'm saying, learning how to be a man himself. Like, because we went through a lot of the same stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't always have his father growing up, so it was like he would always try to be something like a father figure to me, but at the same time, we was figuring the stuff out,
Oh,
the same,
okay.
you know what I'm saying, on the fly. So
Okay.
basically, it's like a kid trying to raise a kid, or, you know what I'm saying, a teenager or a young adult trying to raise
Yeah.
a young man. you
basically,
know?
the older brother gotta grow up because I got an
Mhm.
older brother too. So
Exactly.
my older brother was trying to be there for me, but I
Mhm.
wasn't listening because I was young and
Yeah.
stupid. You know what I'm saying?
And at the
So
same
my brother
time,
was
yeah.
going through the same exact stuff I was going through, but mine was a little bit more kind of wilder.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
As far as emotionally though, how
Mhm.
did that change you guys? Like, did that make you guys like tougher or like angry? Or because I've heard all the time when guys gonna get angry
Mhm.
because the father's not there. They're some stuff they have to go through like football practice.
I
The
ain't
dad
really-
is not there.
You know, I mean, my father was there for that type of stuff. You know, so my father, like I said, he wasn't in the house with me, but he always around. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
Like, so he, you know what I'm saying? I can't relate to feeling anger at some points in time that my dad's not there, because I always know he only a phone call away. He'll pull up
Okay.
anytime.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? He'll pull up anytime.
So as
So-
far as the musical influence growing up, though,
Mhm.
anybody in your family, into it, music thing like singing
My
or
mother and my father's
Played
side, they
Yeah, I got
heavily,
family.
yeah, they heavily, like my father, like I think growing up, like he was in some type of singing group growing up. He broke out of that. You know what I'm saying? He was a teenager when he was doing that, so he broke out of it. But I kind of took almost the same route. Obviously, it wasn't rap, but you know what I'm saying, back then it was like R&B and shit like that. But and on my mom's side, like, yeah, they musically inclined. Like my uncle grew up in the house with me. Like, he's something like a DJ, so man, he got crates and crates of old records and music, and like it's just like just hearing that and just hearing like growing up within hip hop, like you hear the samples of a lot of the songs, you know what I'm saying, from those crates. I could relate to it, and I got a keen ear. And like my family always taught me, my father always taught me, listen to all the instruments. He used to make me listen to classical music. He said, listen to all the instruments and tell me how many you can name. So,
okay.
You know what I'm saying, he always made sure I was musically inclined growing up, for real.
Any musical training like through high school and all of that, as far as like you guys know?
I had band class. I want to say maybe 3 out of the 4 years I was in school. I was in my band teacher, shout out Mr. E. Elias at Largo High School. He taught me a lot about music that I didn't know, like just the origins of music, for real. Like, he just taught me a lot of it. And, I could really say like I was definitely like more musically inclined after high school, for real, because of him. Like, I knew a lot more about, like, I knew a lot about music and not about writing, but he just taught me like simple stuff like how to count bars, like 4 beats to every measure, it's different stuff. Yeah, different stuff. So I could attest to that. I don't know about bro.
I said shit. I learned how to count bars. Shit by my goddamn self.
Yeah.
But nah, though. Doing school, it was probably like after school. Like after school, I was doing go-go. Like, so I learned like percussions. Like,
it's a lot of instrumentation.
I love instruments. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me like love music. Like instruments, keyboard, guitar, saxophone, stuff like that. I learned all that doing go-go.
Yeah, that culture always been here in the DMV. Go-go, like, you know, not a lot of people was rapping for real. So before rap, it was go-go for real. Before this wave, everybody started rapping. Everybody was in the go-go.
Everybody had a go-go band.
Right, everybody was in the go-go band. Like, shout out to all the bands that still doing it, but everybody rapping now. That's just the fact of the matter.
So, at what point you guys, decided to pick up the mic and be an MC?
For me, it was maybe, all my cousins was doing it. So for me, it was maybe about 14, 15. I was probably like just going to 9th grade, 10th grade. I really ain't started getting serious until maybe like 11th grade for me. So I probably say 16, 17 years old for me.
How about you?
I picked up the mic. It probably was the end of 2014, probably beginning of 2015. I was just like, fuck it, I'm about to just do this shit. Everybody else doing it. I can actually do this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck it. But I really got serious probably, I'd say 2017 though. Really serious, really musically serious, 2017. But I picked up the mic and probably, I think December 2014, I made my first track. And that shit is lost files. I don't know where it's at. I'm gonna post that joint one day though.
And how was it? Mostly people relate to say, they'll say the first like song they made is gonna like trash.
Yeah, the first couple of songs was trash.
Only a handful of people ever heard it. Like, that's how.
The first year or two, maybe I consider myself as trash. Like,
hey, that's a part of the story though. That's a part of the
that's the
whole
whole part of the beginning. Cause when I first started, everybody that I was doing music with, they was already doing music. So I was just learning how to write. I was just learning how to count bars. Like, it was a whole switch up from go-go to rap. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to actually count bars. I ain't know how to do that before I tried to pick up the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the artistry itself, right? The name, how did you guys come up with it?
The name, it's more of like it's like a family thing. So it's like, how can I really put it? ODG.
Before rap.
Before rap, it was just them ODG niggas. So it was like, only the gang came up with like, how can I say?
Was that a community thing? Like, you guys are like together all the time, and it's like, or it's
it's
like
more of a circle in Largo. Like everybody, everybody all around got their own circle.
Exactly.
So in Largo, everybody got their own circle too. So it's like my circle, his circle, with like only the gang ODG. So we came up with a rap name. It was like, we just gonna call it ODG.
So creating, where do you guys draw the inspiration from?
All over, man. It could be movies.
It could be right here, right now.
Right, exactly.
It could be this poster right here.
Right.
It could be anything. Like, how can I say? I do a lot of.
You could draw inspiration from almost anything, anywhere.
Like any specific topic you guys like concentrate on? You know, these days, like you know, the women, the money.
Yeah, it could be the spirit of the moment for me.
Right, exactly.
Spirit of the moment for me.
Right. It could be the first thing to come to my brain. Like I could be thinking about anything, and you know what I'm saying. The first thing, literally, that comes to my brain, I think, you know what I'm saying. I can that first bar right there. And I go ahead and make a song around that first bar.
Oh, okay.
I don't feel it.
Because I'm about to go to the mall right after this.
Right.
So I probably make a song like something about shopping, design, and stuff like that today. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm doing today. Tomorrow it could be some whole different avenue.
So do you feel the pressure though because of your core followers? You know, everybody tend to talk about guns, money,
no pressure,
and
no
all
pressure.
of that.
Nah,
so
I do my own thing. He do his own thing. Like that's what I respect about bro. He do his own thing. I do my own thing. We never been no followers.
Right. Everybody got their own sound. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to fit within that concept or the circle or with the perception of what everything is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can free flow and do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got their own lane. Everybody kind of stay true to that, and that's, you know what I'm saying, staying true to yourself. That's a true stay down for real. Like,
nice. So how do you guys? Oh, go ahead.
No, you cool.
How do you guys go to the writing process? Do you guys like to isolate themselves or yourself and write, or you know, in the heat of the moment, you can create any time and write down in the studio, go in the booth, freestyle, whatever the case might be. So how is that for you guys?
It depends on the situation for real. Because sometimes I can go in there and freestyle. Like if I say if we just, it depends on what type of space we in for real. Like if it's paid studio time for real, then sometimes even if it's paid studio time, I go in there and freestyle. But like usually I like to I usually isolate myself like a lot writing. But the time I'm by myself, it's usually when I write the most. I usually write the most at night or early in the morning because that's when my brain is really fresh. But as far as spur of the moment now, I've been freestyling a lot more lately because like I don't know, just inspiration been flowing. I can't write. I can't write. I haven't been able to write lately. So like, it just been coming straight off my mind. I feel like I got a lot of thoughts in my head, so it's just way too many to write now. So I just gotta go in there and do it.
And you gotta be in the right state of mind though. You know, for you to write properly. You know, you gotta be in the right.
You gotta actually feel the music. You know what I'm saying? You gotta actually feel the music. It's gotta come from a true place. It's gotta come from a true, sincere place. That's where I feel like my music come from, a true, honest, sincere place. So it's easier to get it off.
For the recording,
I write anywhere. Like I could be right now. I could be like, we could have an interview right now, and I could think of something totally different, like a hard bar, and I'm like, you know what? After this interview, I'm about to write this in my phone. That's how I do a lot of stuff. But usually I write. It'd be 3, 4 in the morning. I can't sleep. I'm going through something like. It could be pain. It could be happiness. It could be anything. I write something down and I can go off that. I probably wake up and the next day it'd be 8 in the morning. Hit me a fresh J and I'm like, you know what? What I wrote last night, I'm about to work on this right now. I'm about to finish this. I like perfection. So like
marijuana is a large part of my creation process.
Right.
For real, that inspires a lot.
He said marijuana. That's funny as shit. Sound like half baked.
as far as the recording process though, how do you like to have that environment? Like you and the engineer alone, or the homies maybe? Or
sometimes the homies, but sometimes it'd be if I'm doing the track by just me, and he got an hour after that, or maybe 2 hours after that, or before that, then he's there. But it's not a lot of commotion in there because
it's got to be.
I be getting frustrated.
It's business only, no distractions.
I get frustrated. I'm like, bruh, shut the. Like I'm like, bruh, come on, like you gotta relax, chill out.
It's like a killer, man. It's like an assassin, man. It's like the Navy SEALs, man. You gotta have that killer instinct, but then you like no distractions. You gotta shut everything out. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you go into that mode. When I go into that mode, I don't like a lot of people talking to me. I don't like a lot of people. You can critique if I ask you for it, but I don't want to keep hearing. I
don't like a whole rack of critique unless it's real good and I feel it in my heart. Like, oh, you know what? You right, bro. Exactly. I need to do it this way. I'm fucking up or something like that. Then,
if I keep fucking up and stumbling over it, then maybe I open up and open the room for suggestions. But other than that, I'm pretty much I got.
If I'm hot, I'm hot. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nobody talking to me if I'm hot. So like, bro, we gonna do this tomorrow? No.
Exactly.
Let me know after 4 o'clock. Then we good. Yeah. That's how I do a lot of things for real.
Do you guys think like a dude who doesn't rap should be critiquing people though?
Nah, because I feel like that's some of the best people to critique because they're the listeners.
Okay, from the outside.
Yeah, they're the listeners.
They musically inclined too.
Yeah, so. They're the listeners. Like that's the people who really gonna play your music. You know what I'm saying? And say, damn, I don't like this. The fans, that's who make it. You know what I'm saying? That's who make you successful. And So I'm open to criticism, but you know what I'm saying a certain amount of people, a lot of people aren't inclined to speak on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people aren't
Some
inclined to speak on
motherfuckers
that.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
though.
some people don't. Yeah, but you don't have to take every criticism. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just like, but if I hear it more than once, I'd be like, all right, maybe they on to something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it is something I gotta change. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, as far as the role models that you guys have right now,
Mm.
who are you looking up to regarding success?
Success.
If you had to name a few, who would they be?
And not even rappers. That's crazy.
Okay, like
Warren
entrepreneur maybe.
Warren Buffett.
Business.
Yeah, Buffett is.
So,
Yeah.
Warren Buffett. He get money like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates.
He influenced Jay-Z though. If you look at it, you
Yeah,
remember
and LeBron James too.
Jay-Z was taking games from him.
Yeah,
back
and
in the
LeBron
day?
James too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
LeBron James definitely. I like LeBron James. LeBron cool. I don't Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? I like Jay-Z. Diddy, Master P for sure.
Rick Ross maybe, because they all doing pretty much the same
Jay
thing.
Prince.
Focus on.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Master
Jay
P.
Prince.
Jay Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I like moguls. You know what I'm saying? People that paved the way, that blazed the way, and did something different throughout time, and you know what I'm saying, and stand on their own, and independent. I like that.
What is your team dynamic right now?
Team dynamic. For real, man, bro, like pretty much at the forefront of it. So we might, you know what I'm saying, we might take turns going in. Like we got a joint project coming out too, but like we pick our spots. We like to plan everything out throughout the year.
Yeah.
Obviously some things don't go as planned, so you might have to scrap something here and there. But we do a pretty good job as a team, like just planning stuff. Like pretty much, if I'm on the show, he on the show.
Yeah.
It's already, you know what I'm saying.
Yes,
Although we already we our own artists, but like I said, we work within the team.
Yeah, the whole ODG got everybody's their own artist, but we
Right.
work within
Within the
the
Together.
team, yeah, right. Like
Okay.
within the team dynamic, basically. So everybody gonna have their time under the sun. Everybody can shine.
Okay,
We
as
all
a
can
group,
shine at the same time, and ain't, you know what I'm saying, no, oh, you gotta shine this time, this, that. Nah, let's all turn up at the same time.
You can't smoke in here, bro? You don't
no,
smoke in
because
here?
of the
It's alright, man. I just smoke wherever I go. It's all good, man.
like as a group though, how is the legal side of the business is for you guys? Do you have any entertainment lawyer as a group or separate, or how is that for you?
Entertainment, as far as entertainment lawyer,
Yeah, I ain't got an entertainment
it come with the
lawyer. I got a
LL,
lawyer.
it come with the LLC for real. Like I think it's like Rocket Mail or something, like a Rocket Lawyer. That's what it is.
Oh, okay,
Like,
Rocket.
so they handle a lot of the legal part of things. Like
Yeah.
I can call them anytime. Like that's a part of the agreement. Like you can call them anytime
Yeah.
for real. Come with the LLC and everything. So you can call them anytime for legal advice, or if they need to look over anything. As far as that goes, that's how we handle that.
So how about the network you guys have right now to showcase the talent? I'm talking the social media and all of that.
Oh, social media turned up, man. I got pretty much a loyal following for real. Like a lot of the same people who keep up with my music, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, we add to the fan base by the various shows we do. Social media, people we interact with on social media, we make sure we go out and so people can actually see us and that we are real people.
Yeah.
You know, because social media, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? It seems like the way of the future and everything, but people still gotta see your face, and word of the mouth is still one of the best.
Yeah, your face
ways
card.
to- yeah,
your
exactly.
Face card really got me something.
It's one of the best ways to get your thing out there. If people see you.
Okay.
People like seeing that you're a real person. They can walk up, touch you.
Yeah, you can't
So
talk
you
about
can't
you
just
in the club popping bottles
Yeah,
and
you're not there- you're not doing
there.
it,
You
or you-
can't say you on the street and doing this and you're not
You're
doing
not doing
it.
it,
So
right?
I try to make sure that whatever I say or whatever we trying to do is frontline. Like the cameras already, club, whatever. We're just frontline. Like I want everything to be seen.
Okay. But it's kind of weird though. So you see some people, they'll make posts and then delete it later on. Then like
They not confident. Either not confident
Yeah,
or
it's-
it's just something they did wrong.
Yeah.
They just gonna come back to it. I mean, social media is like, how can I say, motherfuckers be doing shit like a rough draft. Like I might throw a post on there and be like, you know what,
See
I ain't
the
like the
reaction.
caption. Let me
Right.
delete that. That
Well, see-
caption might not attach it.
Or it might not get the reaction that you wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's, you know what I'm saying? It's different. It's different reasons for it.
So I understand because
Yeah.
I do some stuff like that sometimes. I'm like, I ain't like the way I look in this picture. Let
It's
me
all
take this down.
it's all a part of seeing what works for you and how people gonna react to it and how your
Okay.
fan base and figuring out who your fan base is and what type of things that they like. You gotta experiment sometimes.
okay.
Yeah, you
So-
gotta jump out the box.
When it comes to the system you guys have in place right now to showcase the talent, what do you guys have? I know people most people don't like open mics anymore because of the bullshit that
Man,
goes on with it.
yeah, we do all club appearances.
we do all
club appearances from now on. Like any show we do is at a club with actual people other than just a club full of rappers, like open mics and showcases and stuff like that. Because it's one thing for a club full of other artists to tell you that your music is hot, but it's a whole nother thing for just regular people, everyday people telling you that your shit is hot. That's no better feeling almost.
Yeah,
you know
the people that's gonna bump your shit in the club, the actual DJs that's in the club, like that's
they
why we
do.
Yeah, we do a lot of shows.
And then they'd be like you said, social media. What's your social media? Like that shit.
It's all about the networking though.
Yeah, it feels genuine.
Yeah,
it feels genuine. Yep.
So when it comes to, do you guys have any merchandise you're generating right now to support the artistry? Because music costs money.
It's on the way.
How you guys are supporting the artistry? Out of pocket?
Yeah.
Out of pocket.
Yeah, and we basically say it all the time.
We
ain't got no budget. Like whatever it costs, we gonna spend the money on.
Whatever it costs, it costs.
We gonna get to it. We gonna get the money. Yeah, it ain't, right, exactly. It ain't no budget. We gonna get the money some type of way.
Okay, how do you guys handle that? Like, as a group, when you're coming up with a project, do you everybody chip in, like, or it's just like, okay,
everybody gonna pay for something.
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 But at the same time, even if you don't got it and I see you working, I invest in you. You know what I'm saying? I make that sacrifice. We'll take that on the chin for you. We'll take that on the chin for you. Like you said, it's a team dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to do their part, though, to make sure the team shines. So you can't give no lackadaisical effort and expect me to still do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? That's when people want to start looking like, all right, you got to come with a little bit of money or you got to come out of pocket or something. Like, nah, but if I see you serious and you working and you got to have that hunger in your stomach, then it's not about money to me. I want to see you win.
So as far as the group, though, who has the leadership?
That's the CEO right there. You're the CEO.
I mean, he say I'm the CEO, but it ain't no leadership though.
Yeah,
it has to be somebody.
Yeah, it's him though. He the CEO.
It has to be somebody representing the group. Like G Unit, you got 50, and then the Deepster, you got like Cameron. It has to be.
Us two right now is a combo, man.
Yeah,
he gonna say I'm the CEO.
I'm the president. He the CEO.
Okay.
Nah, for real. I'm the president. He the CEO. He at the forefront. He created the whole thing. He the CEO. He get credit for creating it. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, it's a team dynamic. So everybody do their job within the team to make it work. So it's not like just because he the CEO, he telling everybody, oh, you gotta do this, that. It's not a dictatorship. You know what I'm saying? We open for suggestions or whatever the case may be. It's not a dictatorship at all.
Dating, right? What's your guys' preference?
Dating?
Preference as in what? Like white, black?
Oh, let's talk about the physical attribute first. Like, how do you guys like? Everybody got a preference.
Beautiful women come in all different shapes and sizes. Me, I like a big old butt. There's no secret.
Okay.
it's
pretty common to every black man, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
we're known for that, right?
People like sticks. Some people like sticks. But
some people like their own thing.
I like a big old booty. There ain't no secret.
How do you guys like meeting people in person? Today's age is like the technology, the social media. Do you guys like that or physically?
Times change. Times change. I used to always say, I can't imagine having a kid and they saying, how did you and mom meet? and I say, I met her on the internet.
I met her at the go-go.
Right. I mean, yeah. Like, it's different, though. Right. Like, it's different. Times is different now. So, like, a lot of people did have internet babies. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people did have internet babies and internet marriages. It's times change. But, man, get in where you fit in, man. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't really discriminate for
either you got the game to go in her face and go ahead and rap to her, you know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do, or you with your fingers.
Yeah.
Some people is different, so you know what I'm saying? Some players is in your face players, and you got text message players.
Mm-hmm. right.
Internet gangsters, same thing. Like, you got in-face gangster, internet gangsters.
Different type of shit, yeah, man.
It's levels to everything.
Different folks, right.
I can't knock the next man if he get her on the internet and I can't get her in the face, you know what I'm saying? It's just he did something different.
Right, that's still play hating at the end of the day.
Me, I ain't gonna say I ain't got no type. Everybody got a type, but I love all women.
So let's talk about the environment that we are living in today. Though you guys are fearful as far as when you go out there and perform, because look at what happened to Kevin Gates, right?
Yeah.
A girl, he's on stage, a girl touched him, and then he ended up reacting. Then he went to jail for it. Yeah. So you guys like fearful about that as far as the environment?
Fearful? Nah.
The women empowerment today.
Ain't no fear, but you gotta be.
You touch a woman now, you might get a sexual.
You might get anything. Yeah.
So are you guys aware of that?
You gotta be.
I'm aware.
Yeah. You gotta be on your square all times, like, cause that's just not even just performing, but out in public. You know what I'm saying? Like, we actual people, so it's like, you know what I'm saying, we got interactions with people out here, so it's like you got enemies, but at the same time, it might be, you never know. You can't account for what somebody's thinking in their head, so you always got to be on your square. So it's like, you got to look at it like, not that everybody is an enemy, but you got to look at it like anybody could cause harm to me at this point in the time. But, you know what I'm saying, but you can't overplay it and be like, damn, everybody out to get me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
and then
you still
not
got
take opportunities and stuff like that because you scared of the, you know what I'm saying, something might happen. You be like, oh, I don't want to go here because I heard or I seen something that happened. So, nah, I'm going to get up on that stage and do what I got to do.
Hey, just be respectful.
You just got to be people. You got to see everything. Everything. Like I'm saying, if Shorty come up to me, I'm on stage. You know what I'm saying, I probably won't do nothing like that's going to put me in jail, but I'm going to let it be known, like you know what I'm saying?
You know how ODG
I don't want you to be touching me right now. I'm performing.
Exactly.
You touch me, you can be anybody touch me. I don't know if you whoever, you could be trying to touch me to grab something. I don't know.
Right.
I'm saying, I don't want your hands.
Especially this that era of chain snatching. Everybody want to snatch a chain and do all that shit, man.
Yeah, because ODG not with the.
Nah, hell no. We're gonna bury you with it if you snatch it. I don't want it back.
So let's talk about marriage in general, right? What is your opinion on it in today's environment?
Marriage, I say the value of marriage definitely went down. It definitely don't mean what it used to.
It's more of a paper thing now. That's how I just take it as. It's more of a paper thing.
I say
besides the true love that you know, like, oh, he really loved her, you know what I'm saying? They went through marriage, you know what I'm saying? I can't say
my
nothing
uncle
about
been
that.
with the same woman for 20 years and they ain't married. And they love each other.
Yeah.
They love each other. You know what I'm saying? They love each other.
It's more of a title. Marriage
like,
is
exactly.
a title.
It's more of a title. But some women need that to feel validated. You know what I'm saying? Some men need that to feel validated. But it's all about who you got. I mean, love is love at the end of the day. I can't tell nobody, I'm saying, just because you got a ring or just because y'all got that title and y'all went in front of, I'm saying, God or whatever the case may be, so they say that, you know what I'm saying, that shit ain't gonna fall apart tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Or
in front of God.
Right.
That was funny.
That's what it is. That's a vow in front of God. That's what they say. Because you went in front of a preacher and all that stuff, but that shit fall apart. You know what I'm saying? People look at that like that ain't a sin. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'd rather be with somebody for the long haul than get married and break up within the next 2 years, and that was a waste of time for real. Like, wasted your money, man. You went and did all this. You spent endless money on the wedding. Now you got to pay all this alimony and this, that, and the third. I don't like all that shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, for real, I don't like all that shit. If we together, we together. Like I said, if I get married, that's it.
We in it for life, bitch.
We in it for life. We in it for life. We in it for life. We ain't getting divorced.
Okay, so let me ask you guys this question though. If you propose to a woman right now, right, and she say no, is that a deal breaker?
Yes, sir. For me, it is.
Yeah.
Because I'm
obviously, I felt some type of way, you know what I'm saying, about you that you don't feel about me, or you don't feel confident enough to marry me. That's I ain't gonna say it's a deal breaker, but that's discouraging, man. That's discouraging as hell. But I ain't never did no shit like that. But that's discouraging as hell.
So would you go back and pursue, or is you wait for her to come back? Because I've seen it so many times now.
It depends, because a lot of niggas,
social media,
will pull that marriage card out when they know they're about to lose it. So if you know you a piece of shit and you trying to, and you basically just trying to marry her just to keep her because you know she about to leave, nah, bro.
You ain't shit.
Yeah, you ain't shit. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror and accept that you a piece of shit.
I'm a piece of shit and I'm marrying her because I'm fucking up.
For real, exactly. Because it done been a lot of times when I done went at some women and then they say, oh, he proposed to me, so I'm not fucking with you no more, son. Okay. Well, he put a marriage card. Cool, and you fell for it. So, he fell for that piece of shit.
So, do you guys think women should be proposing now?
Nah.
Because it's happening.
I feel like that should never change.
Okay. Yeah, tradition should change like that.
Boy, I don't know what the hell I'd do if a woman got on her knees and proposed to me.
Would you say no right away?
Get up, you make me look stupid.
Yeah, right. Hey, get your ass up. What you doing?
Motherfuckers recording you on your knees.
Right. That shit look weak as hell.
Yeah,
this is gonna make me look weak as hell. For real. It's not gonna make her look weak. It's gonna make me look weak as a man.
Like, what kind of man is this?
Yeah, like even though it ain't got nothing to do with me, for real. I might not even know it was about to go down, but still, that just make me look weak, man. Like, this shit crazy.
Like, you the female in a relationship.
I'm not saying that shit on Facebook though. I'm like, man, get your ass up, man.
Let's talk about the project you guys have going on right now currently. What are they?
Bro
I got We Crookin' coming December 25th.
Yes, sir.
Big Play Crook coming in February.
That's our collab. That's our
collab. Big Play and Crook. You know what I'm saying? So.
And I got the Paul Print 1.5 is coming January 10th.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So all those albums like a concept album or like a bunch of single put
it's a sequel. Like mine's is a sequel. It's pretty much a sequel. I mean, my sequel ain't ready because obviously I got the Paul Print out. That's the regular one. So I'm gonna give them 1.5 because Paul Print 2 ain't ready yet. The Paul Print 2 ain't fully ready yet. So I just got a collection of songs. The Paul Print 1.5 is coming. It's good music though. But like I feel like the Paul Print 2 could be a little bit better. I feel like it needs a better platform. So I feel like I need to just build a little bit more buzz before I drop the full thing for him and give him the sequel. Because Part 1 was hard, but I feel like Part 2 need to be 100 times better than that. I feel like I owe it to my fans to give them something 100 times better.
How about you? Just that? Just
to be honest, bro.
Or you just the CEO?
The
money maker and financing everybody.
I mean, yeah, I got a project on the 25th. I'm about to just promote it. It's more of like a mixtape. I'm just throwing it on Spin Real. I don't want the streets to be waiting on me no more. You know what I'm saying? I dropped the project April 17th. And I was supposed to drop one. I said I was going to drop one in October for like Halloween or something. But I had to set it back because it wasn't ready. I had to do a lot of mixing. And I want to do some new tracks in there, so it's a lot of stuff I had to like prepare for. Like
things change. Like
I about to say, the first mixtape I did is kind of like a rush. You know what I'm saying? I just threw that out there. I just wanted the streets to hear me.
And that's for both of us too, for real. Because I feel like I rushed through my first one a little bit and just kind of forced it out because I hadn't. It's been a couple years. I ain't put nothing out, so I just had to let everybody know I was back and I ain't forget about them. But this year I feel like I turned up more, did way more shows, did videos. And it's all coming together for real. Like
got a tape out, got another tape on the way, got a collab. I got 2 collabs on the way in the game.
And we got the group project coming out too. Only the game.
Only the game.
So what you guys think about the state of the rap scene in the DMV right now? What do you think about it?
I love it. Just because I say I run this shit right now. Like if you look at Largo, you got so many artists popping out from Largo, popping off from Largo. Like that shit. It's a beauty to see because everybody, like I said, everybody thought we was always the privilege and like they really seeing the real us and what this shit about. Now. Yeah, they saying what this shit about. Like we got so much star power. We just gotta put it all together. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of division, but we just gotta put it all together. But it's gonna shine. We gonna shine regardless whether we divided or whether we all together. You know what I'm saying?
As far as the talent pool though, like if we take Atlanta for example, do you see how people like break out?
I'm gonna tell you this. Quickly? I'm gonna tell you this. If we came together, Largo could be just our city alone, and Largo could be its own Atlanta for real, for real. That's how many different artists we got popping off and how much star power we got.
That's facts.
Yeah, like we could be our own Atlanta. That's all we just gotta do is band together. But like I said, that's a lot of street politics because it's not just rap. Like you know what I'm saying, everybody know each other for 20 plus years, 15 plus years.
Everyday life things be going on, so everybody can't be together. It be stuff that be going on behind scenes.
It's literally like a family. Like you know how family had their shit, family go through their shit, but you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, family gotta come back together sometime or someday. So I feel like I got hope for it.
Sometimes it don't, but sometimes it do.
I got hope for it though. It's hopeful.
Why do you guys think the hip hop scene in the DMV is not being so successful as in Atlanta?
But just like we said, the division not only in just our city alone, but like it's just how our city works within that dynamic of everybody else too. So it's like okay, we beefing within our city, but also a lot of this stuff carried over from, let's say, years prior. Like it's been beefs that's been going on for years. From the Go-Go's, from the 90s. Still from the 90s when you probably don't even know why y'all beefing for real or why that shit started like 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago. But it's just that it's a cycle. It's a cycle, so it keeps going on. It's almost like gang banging. Like, but you know, in DC we don't got gang banging, or DMV we don't got gang banging. We got hood rapping. Like we rap out hood. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's almost a similar dynamic of gang banging, but we not banging with flags or, you know what I'm saying? Like we rapping our hood, like we really putting on for the hood. Okay. So it's like
I do got some billies on the way though.
Yeah, not for real.
Let her know.
Not for
real.
Let it be known.
Yeah. I got some billies behind me.
Yeah, like we rock with the gang. I rock with Bloods. I rock with some Crips. Like
shout out KK, Free Gizmo.
Yeah, let's talk about money now.
Let's get it. Our favorite subject.
Growing up, what did your parents teach you about money? in general.
I had to go get it myself for real, for real. They never gave me money, but they taught me. I'm glad that they taught me the value of how to go get my own money. Although I ain't always use those lessons for the right things, but I'm thankful for it that they ain't just always give me stuff because it taught me the value of having my things and cherishing my things that I have. So I won't fuck it up as much. You know what I'm saying? I won't let nobody else fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So once you know the value of that, you won't ever let nobody cross you and get in between your money and come in and fuck it up because it wasn't given to you. You know what I'm saying? You work for that. So something you work for, you gonna always value it more.
Yeah, it's true. How about you?
I work for every dollar.
Yeah, facts.
Every dollar.
Facts.
And you value it more though. You know, if you really work for it, it's good. You kind of you tend to protect it more.
Yeah,
than
hell
kinda,
yeah.
you know,
Hell
spend it.
Yeah, you gotta protect yours.
Yeah.
You got to.
So when it comes to the actual education to get into the financial literacy, how did you guys get that?
I do a lot of research.
Yeah, my dad pretty much always made sure I was financially literate. Like I read books like Rich Dad Poor Dad, The Millionaire Mind, Think and Grow Rich, The Richest Man in Babylon. He made me
That's
read
my
all
favorite.
the yeah, The Rich Man in Babylon. He made me
That's
read
my
all
favorite.
of that stuff. Like especially Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich wasn't just about money. It was like it had a lot of things about life. Like it had stuff even ranging from sex in there, sex, desire. You know what I'm saying? Your willpower, all that stuff. Like it taught you about life more so than just money. You know what I'm saying? It was just more about money. It was more so life lessons. My parents older, so I feel like they always wanted me to, you know what I'm saying, be able to be good just in case they ever had to leave this world early. They wanted to make sure that their son was good and I had everything, you know what I'm saying, I needed up here. Not just in my pocket, but everything up here to move on without it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, my mother tried though. My mother tried to give me all them books and all that. I remember that, but I just didn't really pay attention. I wasn't paying attention. I had to do all my research by myself for real, to actually grasp it.
I can say I didn't value that information until I got older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't value that. Like you read the stuff, but then you thinking like, oh, they just trying to preach to me and this, that, and the third. But a lot of the stuff you go through in life, you start to remember what your parents was saying, and then you start to see all of that stuff. Like they was young at the time, point in time, but you know what I'm saying, they older. So I think a lot of the messages that that older people have don't get relayed is because how they relate. And you know what I'm saying, like you can't come off to like a preachy type of way. Like you know what I'm saying, just put the bug in my ear. You ain't got to keep saying it and trying to bang it in my head. Like you know what I'm saying, it's all about how you communicate it to them. And I feel like that it needs to be bridged better, like communicating to the youth.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So as far as if you guys happen to make it right now, right? Are you planning to get involved with the philanthropy work?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We already give back. I give back now for real. I do. I go to the food bank for around usually around Thanksgiving time or maybe throughout the year. Like I got a day job, so you know what I'm saying, we give back too.
Okay.
So, but I ultimately want to do some stuff like that. Like I actually want to bring back to like what the Black Panthers was doing back in the day when they had the breakfast programs and all that stuff for the kids, because they found out that you know kids had breakfast before school, like it was higher reading levels and they do better in school when kids have breakfast. And so I think a lot of that got lost, you know what I'm saying, with that era. Like a lot of that stuff need to be brought back for real.
That's
for real.
alright.
Yeah.
See, I ain't even know he had that idea. I swear he.
Not for real, yeah. Like I watched this because I be watching the Panda. I be watching endless shit on Netflix, like, and not even Netflix, because a lot of this shit be washed down. You gotta watch the true nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Like, but the past for real, like history repeats itself. But a lot of the times now it's not repeating itself because it's getting lost. A lot of things are getting lost in history, so you really gotta dig for it and bring a lot of stuff back. I feel like a lot of people not bringing that back when they get money for real.
Okay.
And not bringing that stuff back in history, and they're not giving back the proper way. They give back, but you don't know if it's really getting there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be hands-on in the community to make sure that shit get there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be hands-on. I can't
exactly.
tell y'all what I'm going to do,
Yeah,
but I'm going to be hands-on with my community. My community already know I'm already hands-on, but I want to do way more than a lot of people with that platform I'm doing right now. I really want to build stuff and like bring a lot of things together that is not out there right now. Or it's not for the youth. I want to do a lot for the youth. And the elderly and the homeless. So I got a lot of plans. I got a lot of plans.
Stephon Diggs, 14 shots when I pop the cig. I don't rap beef with no nigga, catch them at they get. These niggas actors, I can tell they don't rap what they live. Just 100 dog, but just call me $1 million kid. I can fuck your bitch and my bitch, cause I'm lit like that. You claim that that's your bitch, how she get hit like that? You claim he kept a stick, how he get hit like that? ODG, we shooting first. Nigga, ain't no hitting back. Gray y'all gang the Vikings, we striking, it ain't no fighting. I can't put my trust in no hoe, bitches be trifling. I can't put no trust in these niggas and they bringing diamonds. So I be by myself and my brothers, that's how I like it. Bitch, I bought like diamond, got two bitches, they be dyking.
I just woke up to some bullshit. Hope they don't try me, I'ma do 'em, man. How could you not trust me if I'm only about dividends? I cannot hang with too many, man. I cannot hang with too many, man. I know killers didn't want to, so they popped that Ritalin. New Glock just told me go drill him, man. This nigga made me turn up my adrenaline. Had to spin his blog just like a cellophane. Pull up in big Chuck, mother minivan. Evidence, shit I don't think it was any, man. Really didn't want to, had to go kill him, man.